Hello everyone, I have a beautiful limited edition Blu-ray set to show you today. I am very excited because not only do I consider this to be one of the most aesthetically pleasing and just downright cool additions to my Blu-ray collection, it also is the last copy of a movie that I'm looking for, so it's doubly cool. And we have Blade Runner 2049, and get rid of this protective cover to get rid of some of that glare from the light. But this is the South Korean Kimchi Special Edition. It's a numbered release. I'm trying to pull this off here. And this is exciting because this is the last version of this movie I wanted, and I have all the versions of Blade Runner now that I want, so eventually you'll be seeing a Blade Runner collection. I'm hoping this shows up really well. I'm going to do this a few more times. Hopefully it shows up well on the camera. But yeah, it's an amazing lenticular slipcover. It just looks so pretty, and it's one of those things that looks incredible in person. It's just so well done, and beautiful edition. I was looking forward for this, and then as you can see, the embossed writing, sort of teal writing on the sides, which is really nice. And on the back, I have two things here. This is the back of the slipcover. Beautiful, another beautiful image there from a movie that was one of the best theatrical experiences I've ever had, because I love the original Blade Runner. It's one of my favorite movies, and I was convinced there's no way after so many years they would make an adequate sequel. And I went in and was completely floored. Love this movie so much, and in subsequent viewings I like it, I think, pretty equally to the original. Before, I loved it. That first experience, I just left so emotional from the theater and was completely floored by it. But even over time, I might like it just as much as the original. It's such an incredible sequel, and it's amazing it ever was actually made. And then here we have the numbered, the backing here, and the numbered card. So this is number 1281 of 1500 for the Kimchi DVD. And then we open this up here. This is the slipcover, which by itself, that already beautiful. I mean, amazing. But then it gets even crazier because you have that in the back, two gorgeous images already making it an amazing release. Then there are two entirely different images for either side of the steelbook underneath. It's a steelbook release under here, so this is really cool. I love this with Ryan Gosling there. And some different lettering on the side and the back, and Harrison Ford. So, I mean, either way, this even by itself would be like, wow, this is a beautiful release. And then, yeah, that slipcover image is just incredible. So I'm going to go ahead and very carefully get into the side here without scratching anything. There we go. And open this up. Just an amazing film, easily one of my favorites of all time. Beautifully well done. I always call this the impossible sequel. It's a sequel that should not have worked, but it did. We'll look at this in a second. Put that off to the side. And it is a 3-disc collection. You have 2 Blu-rays on the side here for the film in its traditional form. It has all the same extras and things as most editions that are out there. Making of and all kinds of different stuff there. And then this one here on the side is the 3D version of Blade Runner 2049, and I definitely want to check that out sometime. I can't wait to try that on the PlayStation VR headset. I think that'll be probably overwhelming but awesome. And go ahead and take these discs out so you can see the artwork underneath. See the feature, disc of bonus features. And there we have the inner image. Really nice release. And as you saw before, what was in there with a lot of these really nice Blu-ray release box sets. You get these postcards they're kind of like lobby cards, different size, but some really cool images. Are very glossy and very nice finish. That's the image that's on the inside of the case. It's a nice little extra for this release. Yeah, that is an amazing copy. I was so excited when I found this for a good price, and I was very, very happy when this showed up in the mail and it was in perfect condition. And yeah, this is one of the coolest releases in my entire Blu-ray collection. I love this movie, and this is by far the favorite copy of this movie that I have. It is incredible. I just think it's beautiful. It's so cool, and I'm happy to have that last piece of this movie collection, and look forward to eventually a Blade Runner collection in the future. And of course, the one thing, with Blade Runner anime is still coming out eventually, and the remaster of the Windows PC game from the 90s that'll be coming out hopefully before the end of this year. I'll be getting that through limited run games, either the PS4 or the Switch, whenever that happens. I haven't heard more information lately, but yeah, that'll be coming out, and just enjoying the world of Blade Runner and this remarkable sequel that I always just reiterate, it should never have worked. It does. It's incredible. If you haven't seen it, or if you're holding out because you're a big fan of the original and you just think that there's no way, check it out. And I can't wait to check this out in 3D. That's going to be a really cool experience. I think that'll be pretty crazy, especially with the way that soundtrack. You'll get a good sound system and everything hooked up, and it's going to be nuts. But yeah, this is a beautiful release, and this is going to have a real place of honor in my collection.